And I'm so excited to hit some headlines and talk about the Patriots with a 3-time Super Bowl champ. He is a member of the Patriots All-2010s team, a co-owner of Major League Rugby's 2023 champions, the New England Free Jacks. Patrick Chung, good to see you.
You too, darling. How you doing?
I'm so good. What's new? What's your, I want to say off season, but what's your summer like? I guess I shouldn't say that.
Not much. Been chilling. Just chilling, cooking, being a dad. That's it, man.
I love
Opening
that.
a restaurant.
What?
I'm opening a restaurant.
Tell me.
Doing that.
What is that?
Yeah, it's in Norton. I'm going to call it The Spot.
It's in Norton. You're going to call it The Spot. What kind of food? Why did you do this? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's just been something I've been wanting to do for a while, but, restaurant business is a little scary, but, I just pulled the trigger, and, it's a great location around the water, so see how it goes. To be like high-level pub food with a bunch of rotating oxtail, jerk chicken, and all the staples and all that. So hopefully it's successful. We'll see how it goes.
Patrick, when does it open?
Oh, it's like a month or so. Right now we're putting the TVs in and, doing the bar stuff. So
okay.
We're still like rebuilding everything. So should be soon though.
I'll be up there for training camp, but if I make it back for a game, hopefully it'll be open and I can come check it out. The Spot in Norton, Patrick Chung's. I mean, I'd say that's something. You're not just hanging out all day. You're opening a freaking restaurant. That's amazing. I mentioned the rugby thing, which I love. So let's just start there. Your Free Jacks, currently the 3 seed heading into the Eastern Conference semis. That's this Saturday. What do I need to know about the matchup? It's Old Glory, DC. Can your team go back to back, Patrick? You know what that stuff's made of.
I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, we have a lot of good players, great coach, that obviously. So, I mean, we're on a roll, glad we lost early. That woke us up a little bit, as a fan. So now we're on a roll. So hopefully we can get past these guys. They're a good team. So, we'll see how it goes.
You were in attendance for Tom Brady's induction into the Patriots Hall of Fame yesterday. Yeah. Randy Moss sort of took me through what was going through his head when he got that beautiful standing ovation. He was crying. What was sort of the standout moment for you from being there and actually feeling that energy? I
mean, he's the GOAT, man. I mean, he deserves every single thing that happened that day. Just seeing all the fans just love this guy. I mean, I've played with him for 12 years, and I feel the exact same. I'm a fan too. So he deserves everything. He's worked for it. He didn't ask for it. He deserves everything, man. He's the man. So the whole thing was great. I was nervous talking. I'm nervous talking. I've played in front of 60,000 people for years, but I'm terrified to talk because it's such a special thing. It's a huge thing. It's Tom Brady. So the whole thing was great, man. Good to see all the old players. So it was a good time.
If they'd handed you the microphone and said, "Give us your best Tom Brady story," what would you say?
I don't know. That's a lot, man. I mean, like I said, he's competitive, and this man I can't say what he says, but he says a lot of competitive things. It could be like the stupidest thing, like playing basketball in the locker room or like ping pong or something. He'll say some words. He'll let you have it. But I'll just keep it there.
And then when he says that, does he leave and then does he come back 2 minutes later and say, "Sorry, babe, love you"? What happens?
No, he just walks up with a smirk. And just walks off super calm, casual, like he always is, and walks off with a smirk and then goes to his meeting. Just keeps it real subtle, boom, boom, and then leaves.
What was he bad at? What was the ultimate frustration with him, whether it was on the field, football, something that he had to work at the most, or something like ping pong? What did he struggle with?
What did he struggle with? I would say in practice, when the defense, we used to get on his ass. Get on his ass. And he'd do an interception, and we were on him, just talking. He hated it. And then he'll throw 80 touchdowns that day after that.
Who was talking the most on defense back in that time?
Oh, Mayo, for sure. Jamie Collins, for sure. Dev, all day. I mean, it's pretty much a collective group of people just trying to get under his skin, but he always tortured us after that. So,
I mean, Jamie Collins was so damn good. He was so crazy to watch out there. If I remember those plays, I was like, what alien is this?
Yeah, man. I mean, 6'4", 260.
Backflips.
all types of stuff. It's crazy.
Judon Mayo is a name that I think people are fascinated with going into this season. You played with him in 2014, 2015. If you look at the Patriots this year, their win projection over even on FanDuel, it's 4.5. Are you taking the over with your... Oh, an eye roll. Tell me what that eye roll means.
I mean, we haven't even played a preseason game. No one has. I mean, how are they going to predict that? I mean, we have a good team. He's a good coach. Got a lot of charisma. Very, very energetic. I mean, he's smart. He learned from Bill. I mean, he's been here his whole adult life pretty much. You know what I mean? So, I mean, people just talk too damn much, man. Let's just watch the season, see how it goes, and just go from there.
But what makes you think it's over 4.5? It's hard to win one game, you know that. So there's a lot of adversity. There's holes. There's some talent questions on the team, and it's a brand new head coach following a decades-rich regime of Bill Belichick. Like, what about Mayo makes you think he can accomplish more?
I think because I've played with him. I mean, he's smart. Like, he's smart. He puts people in the right position to make plays, and he can relate to players. And young players nowadays, like, they need that. They need that kind of coach they can relate to and, talk to. And he's played the game, so that's why I think so, because he's going to make sure these guys are ready to go. And he's going to have fun doing it, and kids love to have fun winning. So that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm biased, but whatever.
No, Patrick, I love it. And you did play with him, and you were a champion with him, which is amazing. Now, there's a clip, there's a lot of questions about, we're talking about the Patriots' success, and I think their defense can actually be pretty good. I saw Christian Gonzalez last week. I saw him down in Frisco. He was working out, and what a stud he was before the injury. Like, I think people are sleeping on what he's going to do this season.
Yeah, he's a smooth cat, man. He has the speed, he has the ball skills, he has the agility, and no wasted steps. I'm excited to see what he does. I mean, it was unfortunate last year, but I'm excited to see what he does, because he's one of those guys that's quiet, just goes in, does his job, and leaves the building. That's good to be as a rookie.
Yeah, no wasted steps. That's high praise coming from a three-time Super Bowl champ on Christian Gonzalez, who I think people did forget about, which often happens with injury, and I think he's going to hit it running this year. There was this clip on Hard Knocks from last week where Brian Daboll, who's the Giants head coach, he was drilling Drake May in the draft process on formations. Take a look at this.
Gun Dolphin right.
Gun Dolphin right, 72, Tundra, float, H angle.
Gun Dolphin right, 72, Tundra, float, H angle.
Yeah, so Tundra stands for what?
200s.
200s, and what does float stand for?
It's got the corner of the out.
Flag, we call it a flag, so I mean, we end up saying corner flag, but it's flag.
So
flag, and the angle is an angle. You got me on that?
Fans are going crazy. Fans are fired up about this. What does this clip say about Drake May?
It seems smart to me. Because I don't know what the hell they were talking about. But no, he seems smart. I mean, to be able to get information like that, and you're going through all these other teams also. They're doing these same things. So it's a lot to remember and, and to write down and, be able to give that back to the coach that's asking you. So, I mean, for him to be able to remember that and, reiterate it back to him, I mean, proves he's pretty smart.
How should it go knowing Mayo as well as you do, and being a supporter of him, how is he going to play the Drake May, Jacoby Brissett card? How's it going to go?
Oh, whoever's playing better in practice. That's simple. That's what Mayo is. He's not going to just put someone in there. Whoever's doing the best is going to play. End of story.
Jacoby Brissett's a guy who I remember he would just go out there on defensive celebrations and start, being in the end zone with y'all. You just leave the bench and come and be in I'd be like, why are you in this picture? Where did you come from? And he would do that. How I guess, knowing Jacoby, how fortunate is Drake to have him in that quarterback room?
Very lucky, because he's a smart person too. And he's a veteran. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's been here before. Brings a lot of excitement. He can calm him down if Drake's in a rut or something. He can calm him down. Jacoby's a great person. Like, off the field, he's a great person. So he is lucky to have someone in there, a veteran guy that can, kind of pull him along the way.
I think it was important for there to be some continuity, I imagine. Like, if you're Mr. Kraft and you're making these huge sweeping changes and you're ending the Belichick era, it's nice to have Mayo. He knows the Patriot way. There's some semblance of this is the vibe, this is the energy. Some stability, I think, was important for ownership. And then you have, Mayo with Jacoby Brissett, he's there, and then you have Slater. Slater's there doing his thing. When you heard that news, what went through your mind?
I was not surprised. Slater loves football way too much. Way too much. He's going to go down in the Hall of Fame too, so Slate's the man. He's always there, always smiling, and, kids love to see that. You see a Hall of Famer at practice still smiling, still want to work, that resonates a lot for young kids. So I'm glad he's out there. I was not surprised at all.
Patrick, is there any world where you rejoin the Patriots and help out?
I plead the fifth.
So maybe?
I plead the fifth.
Let's go. I was going to say, because when I asked you, what are you up to? You're like, just being a dad. I feel like, obviously we're going to launch the spot in Norton. It's going to be successful, Michelin star winning place. And then I feel like you might, you're still in the area. I mean, do you talk to Judon?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I talk to all of them, but I plead the fifth.
I feel like Christian Gonzalez could use you. I mean, what does plead the fifth mean? Are we saying like you've been asked? Are we saying you're interested? What can you tell me?
I'm saying I don't know.
Okay. Here's my question. Let me put it to you this way. What would you bring to this staff?
The same thing I brought when I was playing. Just a little toughness, some education for these young guys, and put them in the right spot.
Okay, love hearing that. What do you think needs to, obviously there's a whole culture change, the Bill Belichick era ending. I'm so curious from your perspective because it was so ingrained, even like being a reporter up there. It was just like, this is the way it is. We belong here. We're in this box. Don't stand here. Do this. What are you looking forward to sort of changing the most? Or what do you think needs to change the most? Because it's not going to be easy to just flip that switch.
Yeah, I don't think too much is going to change. Like maybe you'll be a little more like, I don't know, like Mayo's different. He's a little more relaxed and like always joking around. So maybe a little more relaxed, but I mean, that's still instilled in him too. That can't go anywhere. That's still going to be there. So I don't think too much is going to change because it worked, but I think Mayo's going to do it in his own way, if that makes sense. Not too much is going to change. It's still organization, all the people are still there, so they know how to run it. So I don't think too much should change, honestly.
Yeah, and it's 24 years that things going really well. And I think like even just the fan support that showed up for that Brady event you were at, like these fans are hungry. They want to support. Like I'm just hoping the fans are patient this year, right? A little bit as it's sort of a rebuild and adding pieces. Like let's just support Mayo and his vision.
Exactly. I feel the exact same. I mean, he just got in. He's smart. He can play. I mean, let's just see. I think it's going to be great because I've played with them and I've been around them, so I know. But, we'll see. Let the fans see for themselves.
All right, Coach. There are some reports flying around. I mean, I know it's coming. There are reports flying around Boston that Matthew Judon wasn't going to play under his current deal, and he pushed back against those rumors a little bit yesterday, Patrick. But it's kind of clear he wants a new deal. Where do you think Judon stacks up as far as top edge rushers in the league?
Oh, he's definitely up there. I mean, just look at the stats. You know what I mean? And consistently, like year by year. So, I mean, you can just look at those and you can tell he's up there. I mean, he's explosive. He has good moves. I mean, he's good. I mean, there's not much I can say. He's a great dude, too. He's a clown also. He's an absolute clown in a good way. It's good for the locker room. You know what I mean? He's a good dude. He's always laughing, always good charisma. And just watch the film. I mean, it's very simple. Yeah,
I'm seeing this. I mean, 12.5 sacks in 2021, 15.5 2022. He got hurt last year, had 4 sacks before he went down. How important is Judon to the success of this team?
I think it's very, very important. It's just in the locker room and on the field. But that's not my decision. But he is a playmaker. He is going to make plays. But, we'll see what happens from here.
You got a fellow Duck, Bo Nix, competing for a QB1 spot in Denver, okay? He has the 5th best odds to win Rookie of the Year, 5th. Yeah, there we go. What does the world need to know about Bo Nix that we don't already?
He's versatile. He can run. He's actually bigger than people think. He's actually kind of like a little thick guy, but he's versatile. He can throw. I mean, he has a speed. He has a strength. You know, we know he's smart. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully he gets the spot. You know, I'm rooting for him. You know, another Oregon Duck getting the, you know, QB1, but you know, we'll see how it goes, man. But he is very versatile. So, but he's also a rookie, so you got to see it when we get the pads on, and you know, we'll watch him then.
Yeah, and Sean Payton's no joke, so we'll see what happens. He didn't bring in Zach Wilson
Exactly.
he didn't bring in Zach Wilson for no reason. They're probably gonna, you know, he's gonna push him a little bit, I bet.
Yeah, that'd be a good little competition. I mean, they're kind of around the same kind of athleticism, you know. So we'll see how it goes.
Love that. Patrick Chung, congrats on the restaurant, and good luck to your Free Jacks, your New England Free Jacks. They're going to give, listen, Old Glory, D.C., you're getting hell. You're going down this weekend.
Right.
Good luck
Hell
winning.
yeah.
Yeah, good luck winning back-to-back, so you can put that on. You got a lot of rings, but none back-to-back, right?
None back-to-back.
You'll do it with your team here. Your rugby, I have a good feeling about it. And then you'll be an owner or a coach, it'll be great.
It'll be nice. It'll be nice for a resume.
Oh, Patrick, you know Tom Curran's just going to eat this shit up when I put it, you know, Patrick Chung joining the staff. Sorry.
All right, we'll see. You never know.
All right, hopefully I see you. Maybe I'll see you at training camp and we'll link up. I would love to see you. Are you going to go to training camp?
Yeah. Just let me know.
Okay, I would like that. All right.